Yep. All right. Today is September 23rd, 2025. The minute you think the market makes sense, they make it so that it doesn't make sense. That's what it's like. So yesterday I took a trade, good trade, perfect setup, but something told me it wasn't going to work out. Something told me I probably should have taken the reversal of that trade. Um, I was very calm yesterday. I didn't feel anxious to hop into anything or do anything silly. All right, let's put this one forward. All right, this is at 10:19. All right, I didn't see any setups yet. The trade market was just moving up the entire time. Right at the open, price pushed up and came back down and moved up. So this is not my setup. Didn't take it. Yes, we had buying happening, but not my setup. Didn't take it. I would have wanted to buy down here, if anything. So now we're up here. Price moves to the area where I would love to short, and Q is breaking that level. VIX does have a level here. You can't see it on this screen, but on the screen there's a support or a prior resistance level that was broken. I don't recall. It was red, so it probably was a resistance level that was broken. If I recall correctly, it was a red mark, a red line. So VIX was holding that area. All right, so here goes price here. So I want to look for shorts, but I can't because we're buying all the way through. And then I saw this first potential short here. All right, I didn't too much like the volume here and how it worked out. Didn't like how what I saw there. So I wanted to see this area actually get rejected from the tick chart. And as you can see, even after this here, let's go back a little bit, right? It looks like it wants to reject, all right? But it needs to reject. If they both reject at the same time, I probably would have taken it because then it's like a confirmation. But one gave it, and yes, it's the hammer candle that I wanted with volume, but this doesn't look like it's ready to go. All right, this is the 20 tick chart, right? 25, right? Doesn't look like it's ready to go. So there's no reason for me to enter this trade. Wow, this is still setting up, right? This hasn't rejected yet. This one rejected, but this one didn't. So we're 1-to-1. We're 1 for 2 of the rejections, I would say. All right, so then price pushes up even higher. All right, and so now we're just waiting. Push up even higher, and now I'm like, okay, doesn't look like this is gonna work out too well. All right, strong buying out of that zone, as you saw right here on the 30 tick chart. Strong buying out of that zone. This is a 30 resistance level. All right, strong buying out of it. So yeah. All right, so then we get the strong selling here, and I kind of like what I saw. I said, okay, we need to break this one here, that absorption that failed. All right, and I got to see selling that makes sense to me. So I think after this, I said, okay, I'm just gonna take the trade once I get another rejection point. All right, I got to see the selling. I got to see selling actually occur. All right, and then right here, I got another rejection point. This one finished closing. Right, and I started seeing a rejection. Maybe it was this 20 tick chart that I saw. Let's see when this 25 tick chart that I saw. Let's see when I was able to see it. Let's go back a little bit. All right, so here it is. All right. All right, so yeah, so we had that. So maybe it's a 25 tick chart that I saw. Bam. Right. Aggressive selling. Okay, now I'm kind of interested. We got 2 hammers. Okay. Now I'm kind of interested. Price is kind of below. We are holding this. We're below it. Let's see if we get a rejection candle now for an entry. Rejection candle right here. That's good enough for me. Let's enter it. Stop loss way up here where the top is. Aiming for this area right over here, the 6720s. All right, that's where we had a lot of buying that came in the second round. Right, but does need to break this absorption level. This is the only proof of sellers really wanting to step in, these two right here. And so now price is battling. We do get a nice little push down. Price pushes back up. Another nice little push down. And then we have this guy speaking. I thought it was a girl. It was the last name, Stephen Myron. And I said, okay, we hit this level, had some buying. And this right here, absorbing there. So buyers absorbed this selling here. All right. So we got another selling here. So this here would have been like, oh man, add to the trade. That's what I wanted to do. So, but I wanted to see price break this. All right, I'm good. I'm up a good amount here. Look like I'm up about, say, 28, 29, 30 to 1, 32, about 3 to 32, 33, 5 points. So stop loss is at break even. Need to break that level. Price cannot break. Now we're hitting noon, right? I probably should have closed out the chart trade right here. Take my 1750, fuck it, and just exit the trade. Because price is obviously not breaking out, but I say, well, let's see what news does. I am positive already. Maybe news will knock us down. Price starts to really bounce and then takes me out. So let's check and see this. So buyer stepped in here. Probably should have just taken the reversal and ready to go. And I thought about taking the reversal. I really did. I saw that buying come in. I saw that buying pressure come in. Buying right here. Buying right here. Buying right there. I mean, and the buying that I saw happening right before I got stopped out, I said buyers are stepping in. And what did they do? They freaking stepped in, right? And then price just kept going after that. Tried to sell but couldn't. And there we go. So what was 30? Now we're 15. Now we're 50. All right. Well, 48, 49 actually. All right. And I think price did continue pushing up, hit that, and then that was it in the day. All right. So I did want to take this reversal right here. Missed opportunity, but I still like the fact that I took everything lined up here. It was a perfect setup. That would have been like, okay, absorption. I don't have anything for this, but we do have that level. We do have that strong volume, but we're missing the hammer candle, right? But we got the volume right here, right? Got the volume, buying, bounce off of that, boom, right? So that was what happened with that one. And that one would have been a nice reversal trade because we're holding this area here, stop loss right below, and then let price right out. So 33 up to 55, up to 50. I would say 33 up to 50 is 17 points. Would have been a delicious play. All right. Anyway, so that's it for yesterday's price action. Let's go into today. I probably won't be trading today because it's a holiday and Powell speaks at 12. Trump speaks later on tonight, but Powell speaks at 12. At 12:35, and Trump speaks at 9:50. Just fuck this day. Trump speaks also today. He wasn't on the thing yesterday, but he is now. So that's that. So there's a lot going on news-wise. I'll come back later and see if there's anything set up I can get after 12:35. Because I'm just not really feeling. I'm feeling a little like mentally stressed just thinking about all what's going on right now, and I shouldn't be feeling like that. I want to be relaxed as I was yesterday, clear-minded, without having to think about what's happening. Really, is the truth. Alright, so let's go through the day real quickly. See what volume came out of that. So no volume came out of this. We are still heading towards this level here. Prior at the end of the year, look at this entire halted move right up here. All right. So maybe we do have potential stoppage here. Potential. I can guarantee because price really hasn't moved away from it. Right, price is just there. So it's the 30, the 1 hour and the 15. Let's all right, so we got the high up there. No, so a 15-minute and a 1 hour level and a 5-minute level. What's up here? You know, we got news low. All right, and then pretty much it. All right, so right here, we're definitely going to cover this up. The tick charts cannot catch up with what's going on. Look at this. Look at that. All right, in Q. How do we do in the day? Nothing. Full hour, same thing. 1 hour, not the same thing. 30-minute, nothing's there. 15-minute, nothing's there. Okay, I'm not sure what that is about. I did not do the low on I did not do the low on that one. Let's go to 100. I'm just gonna mark it from that 75. I'm gonna mark it from this one here. It's just a high. All right, 5 minute, maybe. Let's add the news. And then this. Okay. This is where VIX was for the most part. I like the market up here. It's just way too weird. Okay. So dead volume, nothing has popped up pre-market, so that's that. All right. Other than that, guys, I am done. Um, we have 9:45 news, 9:50, 10, 12. It's just a lot. I'll let all this news come out. Trump is usually delayed, but like I said, all this news we have here. 1, 2, 3, right? And then we're gonna add the 9:50 one. Already got the one from yesterday. Let's change the one from yesterday. No, because we're kind of holding it still. See? So let's just add that. 23rd. 9:50. Range 19 minutes. 240. And apply. All right. And we'll see what we get from there. Like I said, for me, I think I'm done. I'm gonna walk away from this. I'll be back later.